Follow! Everyone follow! Right, let's get this on. Okay, this is it then. Challenge time. Let's see what Simon's got. I mean, he talks a big game, but we will see. Hey, Aldo. Like you say, my best chance is definitely in the 1 minute portion, so we'll see about that. And then, yeah, we'll just see. Oh, gosh. I mean, I quite like the idea of the clock running down to the time handicap that he needs to have. Because it gives me time to calm down. Let's see if we can get a little bit of ginger blood. Oh, I'm actually nervous. Who would have thought? I shouldn't be. It should be fun. Yeah, so I've got no expectations basically in the first 3 games. I mean, if I get anything, I'll be gobsmacked. But yeah, when it gets down to 2 minutes, I know he can think in my time, but it's thinking in your opponent's time isn't the same as thinking on your own time, which you'll see. He will. There's no way he'll insta move in the bullet portion. So that is definitely going to be my best chance. I kind of like it, you know. There's a tiny bit of respect that he decided to have a couple of bullet games just to practice beforehand. But yeah, let's see. My goal is basically not to embarrass myself, so cheers to that. Let's see what he's got. As I say, at the beginning of this, yeah, I don't see myself covering myself in glory. Though I have played him before, but in a slower time control, and I lasted for quite some time. And I've actually drawn with him in a simul that was at the Batsy Chess Club. So, fingers crossed. I am live on chess.com. No, yeah, I am. Something flashes up down here in the bottom corner, and basically I just accept his challenge. And I've just got to keep an eye on how many games that he's beating me, just so I know what time to let his clock run down to. This is not live chess, so I have to be in this. Where's live chess? There's live chess. I see what you're saying now. Now you're making sense. There we go. I'm in live chess. Sitting here waiting. I might even go into focus mode because we know we're playing Simon, so there's no need for me to have my opponent's details around. Focus mode is good for me because it gives me bigger pieces. I'm not sure doing bench presses is going to help Simon's cause here, unless he's bench pressing like, I don't know, pawns or queens or something. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this all week. Made a little YouTube video trying to give some hype, but he kept changing the time on me as well. It was originally 3 PM, then it got moved down to 1:30, then down to 12, and then back up to 12:30. So he's playing mind games with me, which, you know, you can only applaud the guy. Put me under some pressure, psychological pressure, before he even started. But luckily, I can counter that pressure with a few sips of Peroni. It's delicious. And I don't know how much I'm going to be able to see the chat. Obviously, I can see it now because we haven't started. But I'll be paying attention to the chat when we're waiting for his clock to go down to the handicap. And I can't believe that he's stolen my idea straight off bat, and he's going to use it with other people. I mean, what's that all about? He better be giving me some money for this. You know, my creative influence on the chess streaming fraternity. Yeah, well, hopefully. I doubt I'll forget I'm playing him, to be honest, dude. But yes, definitely focus mode, because there's a lot of stuff over here that's just distracting anyway. We don't need any of this, and I don't need to see his rain team of 2,500. That's just going to make me upset. So, plus it'd be humorous if I take any games off him, because I suspect he'll do it rated. He seems to like playing rated regardless. I don't know if he likes getting the 1 point, or he just likes having the extra edge of a bit like a gamble of your putting your big rating on the line. Yeah, as I say, Bang 2, I'm only going to look at the chat in between. Or if I'm waiting for him to move, you know, he might be stuck at some point. No, he's not going to get stuck. It's a load of rubbish. he's going to be fine. Don't know. Getting a bit. Wait, it's 25 past. He said half past. Oh, there he is. Here it comes. Here comes the first challenge. Right. Deep breath. Here we go. Focus mode. Focus. Here we go. So let's play the Dutch against him because he doesn't know anything about it. I've heard, you know, stories that he's terrified of the Dutch, and of course it's a cheeky blow straight away. I mean, I can't not play his favourite opening against him. So it'd be interesting to see how he crushes it, if he can, because obviously it's the best opening there is. So I can't remember too much Fury, but I think the knight goes first, then the pawns. See, I hate this line. I really do. But, you know, what you're going to do is no good crying about it. So knight c8, and then I pin the knight. And then we go from here. We'll just see. But he obviously wants to get an early e4 in. That's what he's going for. So we're going to try and play against that. So d5 stops e4. We don't want e4. e4 and my game's over almost straight away. He didn't have queen there check, just in case you're wondering, because I had knight, just knight here, and that would have just defended it all. So now we're here. Where am I going to go? Am I going to maintain this pin, or do I take the knight? Tough one. I think I'm going to take it, because he'll take with a pawn. Because otherwise I've got... Have I not got knight here? Has he got a check anywhere? Because it breaks the pin, you see. Takes. Does he win a pawn? Let's have a look. Bishop takes queen. Knight takes queen. Bishop takes pawn. Yeah, my knight hasn't got any squares afterwards. That's a shame. Okay, so instead we're just going to castle, I think. Yeah, just castle. It's a shame, but that's in the bag. We got this at some point. I've just got to maybe play c6, get it out of the way. Then I can play knight there. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Maybe c6 was just a better move, and then I could have just dropped the knight in straight away anyway. It's coming forward. Makes sense, but I will play this now. Takes. Yeah, so now I'm not threatening it, because it's not really a threat. I mean, I want to get his dark square bishop if I can. But he'll have to move his queen now, I suspect. If my tactics are any good. So there it goes. So does this win a piece? I don't know, probably not. I'm just going to take and then come back. The point was, I was just moving the pawn out of the way so he couldn't take it afterwards. Maybe he can just go bishop here. Maybe that's just a big mistake. Yeah, blunder. So we started off as I expected. Yeah, good move. I can attack the bishop though, one more time. And I don't know, this is interesting, let's put it that way. I'm not instantly lost, which is a bit of a shock. So let's bring the knight back into the game. I can evict it with f3, and then, I don't know, didn't I just come here, don't I? And if he swaps, then okay. At least he hasn't got the bishop pair then. Well, let's just do it, let's not think about it. I haven't got exactly a long time. Let's go here. Got to get rid of this knight if I can. The knight's too strong, so I'm going to attempt to swap it off. Because there's no pins anymore, so after swapping I can just bring my other knight back. If he allows me to swap, that is. My position's pretty solid. My big problem is this light square bishop. I mean, I've got no idea how... Oh, okay. So I could take with the bishop then, I guess. Or do I want the bishop on a3? a6, sorry. I'm going to take with the bishop. Because I don't really care if he swaps his good dark square bishop for my knight. It's just not going to happen. He won't do it. Yeah, exactly. Now, I need to play something like c5 if I can. Or I could take. Can I take and put my knight here? I get a really bad backward pawn then. I don't really like that. Yeah, bishop takes was wrong. I should have taken with the knight, but you know, it's too late now. Now, if I do this, yo, camel clutcher. Yeah, my bishop is crap, but I can get it around to here at some point. Hopefully, I'm not 100% convinced though. Now it's just defending this pawn, so we have to defend the pawn annoyingly. And then we can start looking at the c file at least. And then I'll bring my king over to the centre if I can. Just hop over. Oh yeah, it's okay at the moment. Bishop there. Typical grandmaster technique is obviously going to double up his rooks behind the bishop. It's a good move. Annoying. Annoying. I definitely don't want to go 5-0 down, but I've got to try and give him a fight in these sort of games. In these, sorry, in the 5-minute versus 5-minute, I was always going to be in trouble. But oh, damn it, I'm a bit tied up here. Not nice. Right, the knight's doing nothing. Let's get it back in the game. And just try and bring it back in. But he's going to double up rooks on the c file, but it should be okay because the bishop's always controlling c8. So yeah, as I say, he's going to double up. There's not a lot I can do about that. But I completely control c5. I'm just completely passive. This is the problem when you play GMs or really strong players, is they just make it so you can't move. And that is what's basically happening here. Though I don't see how he keeps increasing the pressure. So let's just see if I can block up the king side. And if I can, I don't see how he gets through. So I don't know, but I've only got 1 minute and 30. I've just realised that as well, so I'm gonna have to move faster. Yeah, my position is creaking. It is definitely creaking. Takes. Pawn up, takes. Oh, I have to take. But I mean, I've lost control of the c file now. Has he got bishop here at the end of this? Not yet. I've got rook here, but it's not looking good. I might have to launch this one as well. Bishop back. Launch the pawn. Go on, Ari. Get in it. Come on. If I can get my other rook over to the a file, I might be alright. If I can get this rook over here. But I've only got 1 minute left, which is a little bit of panic mode. And how good's rook here? Interesting. Just going to throw in a check because Patzer sees checks. Hang on a minute. Why couldn't he take my rook? He could have taken my rook. I think he's potentially giving me a chance. I don't know why. Just kill me. I don't mind. I really do not care. I'm happy to be destroyed. See if I can. I've got to move the. I'll try and move the knight somewhere useful. But where? Where's good? Let's attack the bishop because maybe I can swap off a pair of rooks. I'm not even sure I want to swap off rooks here. Probably don't. Feeling the pressure. I've got no time. 44 seconds. Takes. Still all covered. Throw a check in. Take it. Move the king up. Ah. Yep. Trying to get my knight active here on b2. Ah, I may have trapped my own knight here. Oh no, I can always come back. Which I will. Run away! Oh, Simon, think longer. Think for at least a minute. Give me a chance, man. The problem is that king's coming down the board. I don't think I can stop it. Right. Go back. I'm taking too long to make these decisions. I really am. Oh, I've lost a pawn, but maybe it's okay. Ah, it's check. No, no checks. I'm just falling apart now. Ah. Sugar. He's my knight's trapped again. Stupid knight. Well, I've only got 7 seconds. What happened to my time? Mass panic. Run away. Ah. 0.7 seconds is probably not going to be enough. Ah. Ah. Damn it. I feel like I was doing alright there. I just let him get away with on the time, which was just not good for me. Never let a GM be up on the clock. Oh, I definitely need a bit of beer for that. Gosh, that was so painful. I actually thought I might get away with that. It actually felt like it was close to a draw, but not quite. GingerGM technique once again done me over. Yeah, I don't think it was completely winning for me, but here we go. So he's only got 4 minutes this time. So I'm going to make a move, and he's going to have to wait. So we've got a minute wait now, which is great, because now I can go reflect on that last... oh, he's going to have to make a move. Tell him he has to move, otherwise he's going to auto-abort. We can take the minute off after he makes his move. It's fine. Otherwise it's going to abort. Someone tell him. Yeah, exactly, Blazer. Otherwise it wouldn't be a close match. I mean, at the end of the day... now we'll wait, go down to 35 seconds. At the end of the day, that's literally why I came up with this premise. I particularly know that he's panicky in the 1 minute portion, though he did just win a couple. It's good that he knows. I guess he would know that because he probably got the same warning that I got. But it looks like we're going to have a French. This is kind of fun in one way. It's like this is what's going to happen in the game. Now, would he be a gentleman and go down to 3 minutes and 55? Or will he go exactly on 4 minutes? This is good because it'll make the match last a little bit longer. Oh, look at that. That was like without thinking instantly. I think he should get a second penalty for that. Because he got a free move with the E6. Look, he's moving fast. He doesn't need to. It's going to be alright, Si. Just chill, man. So, as people that have watched me before, I like gambiting in this line if I can. Yeah, this one I don't really care. That's okay. He might have knight here at the end of this, but I had this when I played him online last time and I panicked too much. But this is okay. This is okay for white. I mean, I get chased around a lot, but it's alright. I haven't got a terrible position here. I mean, it's not amazing either. I mean, playing for a win when you're white is what you're supposed to do, but I may have to just swap my openings a little bit when I play him. It's just nice that he's at this time control. He's respecting me a tiny bit. So he's already caught up on the clock, which is pretty annoying. Alright, things to do in the position. Always watch out for the bishop skewering the rook. So we'll put some extra defense against e5. Because e5 is a target in this. And I'll probably just bring my knights round. And then play f4, f5. And try and mate him, basically. That's the idea. So he wants to put his knight on b. We'll just stop that. We don't want a bishop or a knight there. Okay, he's got the c4 square. Yep, that is something for him. But can I just play... No, don't be stupid. Just hangs a pawn. Here, I'm just going to ignore him, I think. Yeah, just going to ignore him. No fear! Thanks for the follow, Roger. Yeah, now he's going to get his knight in. He's going to have two pieces. But I can play b5 anyway, so I probably should. Okay, his knight's coming in, but there was nothing I could do about that. The bishop isn't going to go anywhere near him, so I'm quite happy to allow his knight. It's not the end of the world. I mean, he can stick a bishop behind it, which is a little bit annoying, but that's why I got the rook out the way in the first place. He's good, isn't he? Just knows how to put pressure. He knows how to put pressure on my position, so I don't really want to play this. Is that just losing a pawn? Can I play rook here? No. Yes. Yes, I can. So we'll try that first. And if possible, I'm going to swap this knight off. Is he going to take with the bishop? Surely he's not going to self-pin. That seems so dangerous. The rook lined up with the queen. I just don't believe it. He won't take the pawn. No, I didn't think so. So I'm going to get my knight out of the way. And I don't care that he's played g6. I'm still going to go for this. This is literally the only plan you've got in the French advance. So that's got rid of his good knight, and I now protect this pawn completely, so I can probably get on with this. Maybe get my knight out of the way or something, I don't know. But I've got to at least try to do something, because he'll just crush me otherwise. I'm going to get the knight out of the way and play g4 and just try and batter him to death. Play g4 and f5. Bring the rook back. We will put the queen. Oh, don't want to lose the D pawn. Queen here is fine. I wonder what happens on G5. I have no idea. I'm not even going to think about it. It's too scary. So if he takes the knight now, I can at least take back with a rook. Cannot drop this pawn. If that pawn drops, then I'm just basically dead. I don't have pawn up. I really want pawn up, but he does G takes, which is no good to me. But that is now covered, so I have knight back here to attack his light square bishop. I wouldn't mind getting rid of this because it's suddenly becoming good. I guess he'll just put it on c4. No? Okay, well we'll take it then, because his bishop's actually really annoying. Now he's no longer attacking here, but pushing this pawn's going to be pretty tough. And again, he's up on the clock. How does he do it? Pawn takes, push, push, push. That doesn't do anything. Well, this dark square bishop is bad. I might sack this pawn, to be honest. Because my pieces are pretty crap. This is bad. Let's get this out. It's got to go somewhere. Even if I lose this pawn, it'd be a good idea to try and get it out. Got to try and get it out. H5 is really annoying. He's stopping all G4 ideas, and the sack is just always going to take this way. So it's no good to me either yet. I've got to take that because he's just going to win the pawn for nothing otherwise. Love to be able to play this. How do I play that? Stick the queen in. Then bishop here. It's just going to be better if I swap. I'm going to have to swap because he's just going to win a pawn otherwise. I'm just going to have the world's worst bishop now. Absolute worst bishop. But let's take the open file while I can. It's my last chance to take it. And pawn up check, is that any good? I could try this and then try pawn up check. No, no good. He said no. Computer says no, so we'll go for this one. I'm not saying Simon's a computer. Don't take that to heart. That's not what I'm talking about. Let's go for the draw, because the draw is good for me. It's never going to give it. But I'm basically trying to play check here. I still can't do it. That was a good move. Good move for Simon. Where's that bishop going? So I can't play king. Well, let's get the king in. Come on, king. Need your help. I've just allowed king there. What am I doing? I'm just helping him. Well, I don't know why he didn't bring his king in. That's unusual. Maybe he doesn't need to. Maybe he doesn't need to. So I'm going to play a h3, h4. If his king gets in here, I'm toast. I mean, I'm probably toast anyway, to be honest. But we can fight on a little bit. I've just lost this pawn. So this pawn for this pawn. But he's going to have two passed pawns. I'm basically just busting. I just killed myself again. Oh! Just play negative chess and you will lose. This could very much be 5-0, couldn't it? We'll play on a tiny bit, but yeah, I'm busted, totally busted. Nah, I think I've had enough. And he's up on time too. Yeah, done. Done! Damn it! And there goes the second game. See, who would have thought it'd just all go down to endgames? I thought I'd just get mated in the middle game, but no, it's not to be. Ay, ay, ay. You haven't missed anything epic yet. I almost drew with the Dutch. That was a lot closer than that game I just played there. That game was just done over. But this could be, like I say, this could be done in 5 games. I'd be so embarrassed. I mean, like really embarrassed. I won't be embarrassed at all. I don't care. But I can't wait. It's sad, but I can't wait for the 1-minute portion. So he's going to make a move, and then we're going to wait until he gets to 3 minutes. Yeah, but they are blunders against GMs, because at the end of the day, Well, this game would be exciting. There's going to be no there'll be no middle end game in this one, guaranteed. So he can think about it now because it's a From's Gambit, which I'm sure he's saying is a load of rubbish, but we'll see. He will definitely take as well because that's his kind of game. Prove that this opening is rubbish. No, I don't think he will take it because it'd give me some fun, and I just don't think he'd be interested in giving me fun. The first two games were not fun. Chess Chopin E5 is a good move. And as I said before this in my warm-up stream this morning, the only chance I've got against Simon is to have a really messy middle game. The way the last two games went, he just took me into an ending and completely outplayed me. Cheers for the follow, a slow failure drill. So yeah, so I've got no chance in them endings, not really. He'll just keep pushing. He'll always make his bishop better than my bishop, his knight's better than my knights, no matter what I do. But if I can catch him in some stupid tactic, which could happen in this opening, then I've got a fair chance. I mean, look, Rook, and he hasn't played any crazy positions yet, so let's see how we go. I mean, if this goes terribly, then I can go back to potentially being solid again, but we'll have to see. I mean, it's not my style. I mean, the last two games were just to prove that Grandmasters are good at endings, even though Simon messed them up against other title players. It's a completely different kettle of fish, and this is what happens when you play these really high-rated players over the board. Of course you give them a good game, but then it's always you give them a good game, you don't win the good game. It's gone to the King's Gambit. Okay, it's a little bit not what I wanted. I'd rather he'd just gone From's Gambit, but this one's okay. It's not going to be very messy either, so we seem to be avoiding the really complicated stuff, the fun stuff, but that's his choice. He should have taken the pawn. Why didn't he take the pawn? It's not fair. He should have taken the pawn. Damn you, Simon! Call yourself a flashy GM? Right, he does have knight here. Oh, he didn't take it. Okay, good. So we'll put the rook on the open diagonal. Here, probably castle, like a leg end. And then I've just got to wonder at what point do I allow him to... He's got a few moves here, actually, because one of the problems is your f-pawn isn't great in this. It can get picked up because the bishop's always on it, and is the rook. So I need to come up with something. I'm either going to go for this pawn or get something solid into the middle of the board, and I'm not sure which one to go for. Well, probably developing is a good idea, right? But yeah, it's hard to hold on to this pawn, so I'm going to go for this pawn. Just try and play knight here and just attack it this way. Because the advantage, usually, they play c5, c4 in this, and it's quite tricky. But there we go. So that's okay. Let's gain some time on the bishop. Then we can get my other bishop out so we can pin this knight briefly. She's going to kick away. But that's the one advantage of the f-pawn. There's no follow-up of g4. Yep. And we will stop that. We're not kicking my knight around. All I've got to do is move this, and then I can just take that. The question is, how happy am I giving up this pawn? This bishop's rubbish, right? It's good. I think... do I give this one up? Because I want to play here and then just take there. But I don't know how scary it is opening up the f-file. But then if I can't stop that anyway, I probably should go for this. I'll let him have that pawn. Because as long as I get this one, it's not the end of the world. Oh, what's happening here? I wasn't expecting that. What's that? Luckily, I mean, I've got some defense on this. But I will take. I will definitely take that. So barring some horrible mates, I should be okay. Yeah, he's on this, but I can take that. Because I am defending. They will have three pieces attacking suddenly. I probably should move a rook. Either knight back or rook here. I'll just bring the rook back because the f-pawn is in big trouble here. Then, yep, we'll attack this good knight. So hopefully I can... Oh, I've just dropped a piece! Ugh! Because he can take with check. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh! Ah, these GMs, they just don't miss a lot. Piece down against the GM. I don't really want to resign because I'm enjoying this. But It's definitely a piece, isn't it? I might be able to nibble a pawn, but this is over. I'm going to play on a couple of moves just because I've got the chance to. And that's literally it. I'm losing this one too. Might even get my queen trapped here. What about rook here? Rook there trapping the queen? Nah, you can do it next move. You can do it now. Queen trap. Oh, the other rook. What are you doing? Why doesn't he want to win my queen? But yeah, no, this is insulting because he's a GM, but at the same time, he did challenge me. Well, I challenged him actually, but at the same time, I've got to play on a tiny bit. Come on, just a tiny bit. Well, I'm totally busted. Just absolute chess blindness. Not draw arrow, actually take it. Don't know, we've got perpetual. No, we saw it. Okay, right, those are all the chances gone. You know, throw it in. Here we go. This will be interesting now, though. This is it. This is the 2-minute portion. Now I've got a chance now. So I reckon my chance have just risen from 10% to maybe 30-40% now. So let's accept the challenge. I suspect he'll play a dragon at some point. If he doesn't play the dragon, then I know that I've got him worried. If he plays another French, then we know we've got him on the ropes. I'm going to take him down. I'm not even in the 1-minute game. I'm going to take as slow as possible because what I'm hoping for is just a big blunder from him. I mean, it can happen. It's not likely to happen, but it can happen. There we go. He's a man. You've got to play the dragon. I mean, it'd been a bit pointless otherwise. So we've got to wait. In the dragon, I've got a chance, guys, because it's the first time we're playing an opening where we can throw things at each other. And that last opening, yeah, that just didn't go well. If I hadn't dropped that piece, I'm probably actually okay. I should have taken the knight with the bishop first. Should have swapped on c3. And okay, I lose the bishop pair, but then there's no attack. Like, what happened? I mean, I just blundered a piece for nothing. I mean, if you want to beat a GM, rule number 1, don't give away your pieces for nothing. But yeah, a dragon when he's only got 2 minutes on the clock, that's a little bit leery, Mr. GingerGM. So I do have a whole range of pipes lined up. If he wants to give me anything, I will put them in each pipe and I will smoke them all and be quite happy. Because you know what? If people are going to give you free tobacco, you just have to become addicted. No, I'm joking. Kids, don't do that. Whatever happens, do not do that. Smoking is bad. Well, it's kind of tense, like waiting for it to go down to 2 minutes. I'm like, whoa, whoa. Imagine the wait for the 4-minute game. And then if I win one of those, we'll have to wait another 4 minutes. Yeah, this is good. This definitely milks the stream. It makes me happy. But yeah, we'll see. I've still got another minute. Gosh, I don't know. I did sip a bit of Red Bull beforehand. I think it's made me go a bit hyper. The beer is supposed to be calming me down. It's not doing the job. But it is tasty and very fizzy and cold. And free thanks to Blazerow. So cheers, mate. Thanks very much. You gave me some beer fundage to take Mr. GM Simon Williams on. But yeah, he was talking about that Jabava match. That'd be great if he plays him properly. I know he played him previously. Having worked my way through all of his YouTube videos, which you can see just below. I do plug this guy constantly because he's so much fun. And then basically I'm only streaming because I saw him streaming and thought, well, that looks like a lot of fun, so I'm going to give that a go too. But his YouTube stuff, as it is pretty much all free as well, it's priceless basically. GM just talking through his moves while you're just sitting there having a drink, having a pizza. Awesome. So anyway, his match against Jabava. Jabava's just so creative. Oh, we're nearly there, 6 seconds. That's going to be a hell of a match. And hopefully Jabava will do to Simon Williams what he's currently doing to me. Here we go, dragon time. I mean, I could do loads of sidelines here to avoid it, but what would be the fun in that? I'm just going to play the mainline Yugoslav attack because that's what he wants. And that's what he's going to get. Go totally mainline because I don't know any other way. Is he going to play the Dragdorf? A6? Nope, we're going mainline. Blimey, okay, let's do it. Ah, straight B5. Now I know I'm supposed to take that. I know I'm supposed to take it. Hasn't played E6 yet though, so I guess B4 is not really a threat because I can just jump the knight in. It's probably okay. Can I get away with H5, H4 here? Well, I mean, he's just going to follow up with this. Unfortunately, that's the downside. Could challenge the knight straight away because it stops Queen A5 as well. I don't like Queen A5, so let's just take off that knight. And then we can play possibly F4. I do want to play F4, but I guess he just goes here. But then do I care if he goes there? Does that matter? Let's do it. Because if he comes in here, I'll just take it. So let's just come back to here. And then we can play and just get on with attacking him, hopefully. Let's do it. If you play the dragon, you're going to get burnt sometimes. That's the downside of the dragon, right? So, which way round shall I go? Am I losing a piece? Does look like it. It does look like it. So do I sack it? I guess I sack it. Let's just sack it. And then do I sack again and then play G5? Or just G5? Does that actually win material? It doesn't. Well, we'll try it. Because we've got nothing else to do. So we will try. And then we're going to play F5. And try and hack him open. It's not going to happen because it's GM. But we're going to go for it. Why the hell not? So C2 is now in a bad place. I don't really want to play Bishop F6 because he's just going to bring his queen in. I think we're going to sack a rook here. Let's sack this one. We'll just take it. I stop that. So we'll push Harry. We know he likes Harry up him. Play C3. Keep going, Harry. You're literally my only chance. I'm probably getting mated, but that's at least. Oh, okay, stopped that pretty quick, didn't he? And look, somehow I've only got 2 minutes on my clock versus he's used 40 seconds to take me down. 40. That's just not on, Simon. It's just not cricket. So, I mean, oh no, I can't do that. Damn it. Can I take and bring the queen over? I don't know how he defends it, but I don't even need to think about it. Let's just do it. Can I push the pawn? Should I push the pawn? Probably should push it. I will push because I might be able to get my queen here possibly at some point. There's no mate, is there? That is a problem. See if we can take this bishop with check. Managed to get him down to 1 minute. It's not going to be enough, is it? I don't think so. That's defended as well, and if I take, he takes with the queen and it's check. So we'll threaten a mate if he moves the knight. Perhaps we can get mate here. There may be a mate. But how do I get him to move that knight? That is a problem. Or maybe I can just play queen here. Is he mating me here? Is he actually mating me? Check, check. It is, mate, isn't it? Can't allow that. Ugh, ugly. Ugly position. Maybe I can get rook here. That's the idea. Let's try that. Oh no, he's just got... Now he's got queen here, check. He just missed a mate. Wicked. Not that it really matters, I mean he's won anyway. But the rook is pinned here. A knight is pinned, so he can't take with a knight. It really makes no odds. Damn it! I only got him down to 58 seconds, but it bodes well. It's just a shame I'm black in the last game. Black in the last game is not good, because obviously I took a minute off him there. That'd be good enough to win the bullet portion. That will be good enough to win the bullet portion, but can I hold him into that? Would he go e4? No, it's hard to say. If he plays d4 and we get that Dutch again, then I'll win on time. So let's see what he comes up with. I'm going to guess he'll play the Dutch, play into it, and he'll play the Konchnoy Gambit, which is g4. That's going to be my guess. Let's see if that happens. No, he's kicking my ass. But I've got potentially one game left, but he's only got 1 minute this time. I missed that he was actually challenging me again. I just totally missed it. I wasn't delaying it for any reason, because I've got a nice 4-minute break now, which I'm going to use. Alright, we'll use the Dutch again. And this is it. This is my chance. So I'm going to be back in a second. Green. Oh, Mum's the best free chicken recipe. See? Plenty of time. No need to panic. He'll panic though. I'm telling you now. This is it. This is the game. This is it. Thing is though, now I've got to think of tactics. You know, because I'm going to obviously think ahead to my win. Should I win or should I make it a draw? Because if I make it a draw, I don't lose any time on my clock. Which is totally out of order. But would be funny at the same time. Shall I put it to a draw? And then just keep the 5 minutes each time? It'd be funny because it'd put him in a mini rage, I reckon. Say that bloody Chesspatzer using tactics against me. But yeah. Gosh, gotta take him down. Come on. Can't beat me with 1 minute. So yeah, the last game was a test because he played the dragon and it took him 1 minute and 3 seconds to beat me. But those 3 seconds are big, right? I only need one of those seconds. Not even that. I need a point, you know, millionth of a second. And that's fine. That's a win for me. So let's see. Still 1.5 minutes. It's quite fun this. You're waiting for the axe to drop. Yeah, the axe is coming. Let's go. Get myself limbered up. Come on, Simon. You think you got me? You think you got me? You think you got me? He probably has got me. But we'll see. In 1 minute and 6 seconds. I'm coming for you, GingerGM. Okay, enough of that. No singing. Chess players don't have personalities. I keep forgetting. We have massive personalities. The press has got us all wrong. I'm not happy about it. Curse you, press. Saying that, you can't act like this in an over the board tournament. It wouldn't be good. You would get kicked out pretty quickly. But this is an over the board. And Simon This is your time, my friend. This is your time to prove that you only need a minute to beat a Patzer. Not a minute and 3 seconds like the last game. 1 minute. Just, I want to see the insta move as well. I bet it doesn't even let it go down to 59 seconds, which, you know, to be fair, you can't pre-move your first move. So I bet it doesn't let it happen. I want all these seconds back, you know. Later on, when I rejoin the stream, which I'll do straight after this, I'm going to give him a hard time about jumping the gun. I think I'm going to do it, Banker Dude. I've got high hopes. See? See? Insta move. This is the Staunton Gambit. No fear, just take it. Just take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby. Now, taking the next one's a bit scary. I can't remember if I'm supposed to or not. I think I'm just supposed to play this. Or this. And then pin. I can't remember if I'm supposed to. No, I think I played yeah, D5. D5 seems right. And then C6 or G6. I've got two choices here. I think G6. I think G6 is right. And then I do take. Yep. And then I play Bishop G7 in castle. Yes. Now that is definitely a horrible bishop, cutting my king off. So maybe choosing a really sharp line wasn't smart on my part. Maybe. And by maybe I mean definitely. Saying that though, how does he get his queen in? I'm not sure. His queen's not coming in just yet. Let's not panic. I mean, obviously that's a great bishop, but until his queen's involved, I don't care. Once the queen gets involved, then I'm in trouble. Can I play E6 and castle? He wants to play knight F4 to try and control E6. And if I can't stop that, I will be in trouble. So he's used 9 seconds so far. 9 seconds. Well, I think we'll pin it. Because the point is, if I can play E6, I might be okay. He's broke the pin, but I should probably take the knight. And then play E6 and castle. Oh, he's coming back again. He's coming back with this knight. This square! But now I can move this one. Yeah, now I can castle. So can he. That is a very good point. Well made. There's castle. I'm going to play E6. Ooh, Harry's coming. I can't play E6 because I'll lose my queen. Has that been the whole time as well? And I've only just realised. That sounds like me. Okay, we've got to break the pin. Okay, let's break the pin. I've got to take it. I'm in trouble. Do 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 do. Trouble, trouble. Do 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 do. What to do here? Now it's not easy for him. Oh, he's just going to bring the other rook over. This is quite deadly, isn't it? So I'll probably have to bring this knight here, but there's just too many moves. None of them are good for me. Okay, well, I think I'm going to get squished. So, Staunton Gambit was a very good choice by Simon. And I once again failed. This check's big, alright? It's a big check. It's actually mate. Let's stop that. Oh, this is just, it's toast, isn't it? It is toast. Let's throw a pawn in. Might forget his queen. You never know. No, he didn't forget the queen. That's a shame. So let's just keep throwing stuff at him. Because I'm lost anyway. So it doesn't actually make any odds, right? Is there a mate here? I think there is. We'll let him do it though. 5-0. Fair play, Mr. Williams. Fair play. Right, I'm going to join the stream now and listen to how he brutalised me, because he did. I didn't even get close, did I? 28 seconds away. Ugh. Sorry, Patzers. I was flying the flag for us, but it just wasn't to be. Right, I'm off. Thanks for viewing. See you later.